Welcome to Catholic News World.
Welcome to Catholic News World. Please subscribe to our channel. My name is Steph. Here are this week's breaking news headlines.
2 Catholic priests who were kidnapped have regained their freedom. Also, a group of Baptist Christians were similarly released thanks to a ransom paid by the Muslim community. In the first case, Father Marcellus Nwauuoka, a member of the Missionary Oblates of Mary Immaculate, was kidnapped on June 17 after gunmen attacked the parish he serves. He was taken at St. Paul Bomo Parish in the Archdiocese of Jos, in central northern Nigeria, Africa. On June 20 the Oblates announced that prayers were answered and he has been released but needed medical treatment due to injuries from tortures he received. Father Peter Claver, of the Oblates said, the kidnappers also shot a security guard, who died on the way to the hospital. In another incident, Father Anthony Adikwu of the Diocese of Otukpo, was kidnapped on June 15 by gunmen in the Ohimini local government area of Benue State, northeast Nigeria, and was released on June 21, thanks to the intervention of the police. Officers from the Operation Zenda unit managed to locate the priest and free him. Father Adikwu was arrested around 7 p.m. by a squad of armed men who broke into the parish church of St. Margaret. Meanwhile, on June 17, the last 16 hostages who had been taken during the service on Sunday, May 7, at Bega Baptist Church, Kaduna State, northern Nigeria, were also rescued. Some had managed to escape and returned home, leaving the remaining 16 in the hands of the bandits. Chairman of the Christian Association of Nigeria in Kaduna State, Reverend John Joseph Hayab, told journalists in Kaduna that they were full of gratitude to the Muslim community in the area, who assisted before the captives regained freedom. According to him, the Muslim community where the worshippers were abducted contributed money and bought a motorcycle as part of ransom required for the release of their Christian brothers and sisters in captivity. This goes to show good, caring and sincere neighbors that practically showed concern to the plight of their brothers and sisters that were abducted and their sincere wish that they return home to live together with them in peace and harmony. The exemplary life shown by the Muslim community in Madala should be emulated by all in other parts of the state for a united and peaceful coexistence that is needed for the overall development of the state, he said. Nigerians from all walks of life should be their brothers' keepers in order to eliminate all forms of insecurity in every part of the country, he concluded. We recall that the kidnappings are only the latest in a long series of kidnappings of priests and religious in Nigeria. The phenomenon of kidnappings has become a real industry in the country, with people from different social backgrounds being kidnapped almost daily throughout the nation. On June 22 during an audience, Pope Francis was unable to give a speech due to pain from his operation. Some became worried that the Pope might not be able to travel to Portugal for World Youth Day. However, Pope Francis reassured youth, "The doctor told me I can go, I can't wait," in a new video message for World Youth Day. Young people from every continent will gather in Lisbon from August 1 to 6 for World Youth Day. 40 days before the upcoming World Youth Day, the Pope sent this message to young people who will participate or follow the World Youth Day in Lisbon, saying, "Some think that because of illness, I cannot go, but the doctor told me I can, so I will be with you. Come on, young people." Showing the gray backpack with the kit that will be distributed to the pilgrims, he says, "There are 40 days left, like Lent, to the meeting in Lisbon. I am ready. I already have everything. I can't wait to go." Pope Francis asks the young people to approach life with the 3 languages of the head, heart, and hands, of the head to think clearly about what we feel and do, of the heart to feel well, deeply, what we think and do, of the hands to realize what we feel and think. Come on, be cheerful. See you in Lisbon, is his final greeting. On Monday, June 12, 2023, about 100 firefighters were deployed to the Saint Gabriel Church in Paris, France. A fire broke out and fortunately the situation was quickly brought under control and the building was saved. Firefighters arrived around 8:30 p.m., according to initial findings. A pile of rubbish caught fire for reasons still unknown, said the spokesperson for the Paris Fire Department. Following the alert of a church fire, the Paris firefighters sent 100 firefighters to the scene as well as 25 vehicles. There were no casualties and the fire was quickly brought under control. According to the police union unit SGP, police officers helped a woman out of the church before the firefighters arrived. Over 800 anti-Christian incidents were reported in France in 2021. Aid to the Church in Need has just released their latest annual Religious Freedom Report. It reveals that over half of the world population now lives in a country in which there is active persecution of people for their religious beliefs. Many countries have aggravated conditions for religious freedom over the past 2 years. The number of countries in the red category has gone up from 26 to 28 since the 2021 report, with Nicaragua and Sudan entering the category. This year's report found that 61 countries completely or severely limit religious freedom. This is equivalent to 1 in every 3 countries in the world. It means that 62% of humanity lives in countries where people are not free to practice, express or change their religion. In 47 of these countries the situation has worsened since the last report, whereas only 9 showed signs of improvement. Half of the countries with the most severe restrictions on religious freedom are in Africa, where a rise in jihadist activity, especially in the Sahel region, continues to be of great concern. But Asia, where China continues to try to exert totalitarian control over all areas of society, including religion, and India, where state-sponsored ethno-religious nationalism manifests itself, among others, in the form of harsh anti-conversion laws, is also a continent of particular concern. Many Western nations have also been showing alarming signs with the spreading of cancel culture and increased social and political pressure to conform to ideological trends.
Watch our programme every Friday at 7:30 p.m. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to Catholic News World channel. God bless.
Please subscribe to Catholic News World's YouTube channel. Thanks and God bless.